We are doing a best of 3 video. This is against Zissu. I don't know how exactly to pronounce his name. I think that's close. Zissu, something like that. But yeah, this is arguably one of the top, I would say he's top 3 in the game all time as in terms of best player. He's right up there with Simba. So I would say Simba's got a slight advantage, but I mean, I can't think of another player that's better than Ron other than Simba. So Ron's a fantastic player. This was a really good opportunity for me to kind of learn from the good players, because I have not been in the community, the competitive community. Like, I haven't been keeping up with it much at all lately, just because it has gotten a lot smaller, sadly. And I don't know, I've been doing a lot of arenas rather than like 1v1 darts with people, so, which I kind of personally prefer more times than not, except for Sabo Powers, of course. But Tier 0 arenas, I prefer to do that quite a bit. So, like I said, best of 3. Loser picks the next map. So yeah, I think initially I was like, if I lose, I probably want to play Swan Lake, just because I feel pretty strong on that map. For sure. So that's kind of that. So right now we're at 121 game time. So, all right, here we go. We are doing a little bit of aggressive dart start for both of us. And that's how you gotta play dart if you're playing a really good dart player. Like, you can't play passive, or else they will definitely take advantage of that and destroy you. So my idea, kind of what was going through my mind in this game, was I literally just have to try hard, as really fucking hard, if I want to win, because this is a good fucking player. So yeah, that's kind of that. But this was a really fun series for sure. It was definitely a learning opportunity for me, and I want to do more videos like this in the future. However, I don't want this to be the main sole content of my channel. I don't want strictly like dart versus dart every game. That's kind of why I picked Swan Lake as well, just because it's a non-dart map. You know, it's a good mix of tempo for playing good players, because usually when you're playing good players, it's always dart versus dart, and I think that gets kind of boring, to be honest. I like playing dart versus dart, but not every single game, you know. It's a good change of pace. So you can see he's playing really aggressive this game if you've been paying attention. Our farms are even, however his eco's way higher than mine. He's been playing super aggro, so I go and force the spolt with all these yellows, and there we go, we force the spolt. I actually have 3 trip darts compared to his 2. That was because he's been really aggressive with greens on round 6 and 7. So I can always sell that to get up a spolt if I need to. I have all my boosts, all my road spikes. However, if you can see in the bottom right corner, my tower boost is on top of my bloom boost and road spikes. And to be honest, that throws me off a lot, because I've been playing this game for years, and it's always the tower boost and bloom boost are side by side on the bottom, and then the road spikes are on top. That's what I've always been used to, so this kind of really threw me off. So that kind of plays a role later in the video, but yeah, so here we go. He's getting a little aggressive round 11 with some whites. We should be fine with one more spolt. Not even, I didn't even need that. But we're tied in farms. He has an eco advantage. Our eco's still not bad. I'm trying to keep up with him as best as I can, but he does have a slight advantage, nothing major. Our defenses are identical right now, and he just got up his 3rd plantation, so I doubt he has like any money saved up, but I decided to just follow it up and get my farm as well. So yeah, my kind of read, I never really play this guy like at all. Like, I don't know his playstyle very well, but I immediately realized he's a very aggressive player. He wasn't as aggressive as I was expecting, though, to be honest. I was expecting him to be more aggressive. So here I go for a mini rush just to try to bait a boost, but he just spolts and easily defends that, which was not what I was expecting. I thought I could get him the boost, but obviously he's a good player. He knows what he's doing. So here I get up another trip dart, put him on strong, and I have another spolt, and I have to boost that or else I'm going to die. So I don't know why. I guess I should have went for another spolt there, but I didn't. So that was kind of a learning lesson right there. So now round 16 is coming up, and if he blends a bloom boosted rush with AI, it's going to be tough for us to defend. So I actually bloom boost a counter rush as well to try to get a boost out of him. I get up 2 jugs. I have 1 spolt. I have 2 spolts now. I'm losing a lot of lives. I accidentally pull up the fucking bottom control center while trying to place road spikes. And that cost me the game. That was really frustrating because literally I was trying to drag road spikes, but I was accidentally pulling up my control center by swiping up, which I didn't even think I was doing, but it low-key cost me the game. So that was really unfortunate. Very disappointed. I was pretty pissed when that happened. I was not in a situation where I could have live comm though, sadly. So now I'm trying to fix my power orders. You can see it's all fucking whack. Like I needed that road spikes on top. So I was trying to fix that. I accidentally have Team Tower Stunner on there right there. Not on purpose, but so I'm trying to fix my power loadout so that my road spikes are on top. So that's what I was trying to do right here. I picked Swan Lake, like I said, as the map because loser picks map. And if you don't know, I mean, it's pretty obvious, but we're not using 4th towers. We're using strictly tier 0 powers. And this is what I think is the peak of the game. I hear like a siren outside. I don't know what that is, but regardless, yeah, I'm facepalming myself because I don't know what the hell happened. I've never had that happen, but now you can see I have my road spikes on top. I don't have to worry about that. It's not too low where I accidentally swipe, because you know what I mean though, because like if I'm trying to explain to the best of my capabilities, but if the road spikes are on the bottom row, like where my boosts are, and you have to drag road spikes, you can't click it. You can't click a road spike like you can a tower boost. So that's kind of why it happened, because I'm trying to drag from the bottom up onto the map, and obviously that makes sense that the control center would accidentally pop up. So that kind of sucks, but because the bottom row, the boost, I just tap. There's no swiping, it's taps. So that was kind of an unfortunate situation. Not ideal at all, but I wish I could have gotten a better game. But I mean, if I win this game, obviously we have another chance. It's a best of 3. We both are starting with Buccaneers. We have slightly different spots. I think they're both very good grape shot spots. Grape shot spots. And you can see he's going a little aggro. Put some blues behind in front of some pinks, and I actually go for my second farm. He will most likely follow up and get up his plantation. I am getting up a 1-1 Buccaneer now with it on close targeting to make sure the grape shot is doing its absolute best. You don't want to have grape shots on first on almost any maps in most situations early game. So yeah, he has a 1-1 buck. I really should keep setting pinks here, and that's what it looks like I am about to not do. Okay, we force a Buccaneer. So yeah, since I have him down to almost half his starting lives, I thought it was a good idea to keep pressure on. And yeah, he's facepalming because he over-defended slightly right there, but it's not a big deal. So right here, he's going a little more aggro with some greens and some balloon-boosted blacks over the top. We should be absolutely fine. That wasn't really a great balloon boost on his part, but I guess he didn't really predict that I was going to get that up. So now I'm getting up another farm. Take a slight farm lead. He has an eco advantage, but it's nothing too large. So farm-wise, slightly ahead. Defense, identical. We have all our boosts. Live counts, very similar. Very even game thus far. And I'm really kind of trying to... At this point, I was wondering if he brought Apprentice or Boomer as his third tower, because those are really the only other towers someone would bring that has any logical sense, unless you're someone like Josh and you go like Heli, boat farm Heli or something, which is viable on this map, or boat farm Mortar. But we're on Zissu. I assumed he was going to go Apprentice. I guess I wasn't confident in that, but here you can see he pulls out Boomer. He gets up a Boomer to help with the yellows, and I get up an Apprentice to help out with yellows, and the prediction that he would send them, but he did not. And now that's good though, we'll have lead detection nonetheless. So here I'm about to get up my plantation, tied up in farms. I'm going to send him a lead to force those red hot rangs on that Boomer, the 0-2 upgrade, which will force like $300, $200 of defense, something like that. And he actually goes straight for a Bionic by selling his Buccaneer, so that'll be good for him because now he's pretty set for round 11 for all non-balloon boosted rushes. And right here, he balloon boosts a rush. So I have to sell a farm because I can't boost that, dude. I'm fucked if I boost that. So I actually use a road spike and get up a destroyer. And I thought that was a really good play on my part. I'll give myself some credit. I think I played that very well. Because I have a destroyer up, which will be nice because I'll need that for round 13 anyways. We got him to spend a decent amount of money. And that's going to allow us to kind of pull away in farms here. Ideally. But nope, he is a beast and follows it up. And we're back tied to farms. So defensively, I'd say, again, our defenses are very different. He has a cannon ship, but they're pretty similar in the same, in terms of ability to defend rushes. Like, if we both sent small zebra rushes, like a $1,500 zebra rush, we'd both be pretty fine. And he doesn't have that up to a turbocharge, obviously. There won't be a point. He doesn't need it yet, so. Here we go, tying up in farms again. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, I could probably win this if we bring it late game. If this goes round 22 plus, I should have it in the bag just because of how ass Boomer is late game. I actually get up a second destroyer because I know round 16 rush is on its way. So here we go. I sent him a round 16 rush. Some camo leads in there to force a turbocharge, and some pinks over the top to kind of bait turbocharge to see if he thinks there's a ceramic on there or not. And we get him to leak 30 lives roughly, and we force a turbocharge. I didn't think he had that much money saved up, though. And then he sells the turbocharge to get up a Republic, and then gets up a 2-3 Bionic. So, farming, he's got a slight advantage. Again, very well played. He's playing pretty passive with Boomer, though. Even though I have a decent amount of defense, I'm not invincible at this point. So now, I'm kind of getting ready for a Moab. And what I'm going to need is I have 2 road spikes. So I can spike it, and then 1 summon whirlwind, and we should be fine. So he actually spikes it. So he predicted me to send him a Moab, but I didn't. So that's good for us. So right here, just watch. I have 3 destroyers. I'm going to spike this Moab, and then we're going to have to summon whirlwind that, and then we should be good to go. So I sell a destroyer to summon whirlwind. Don't sell any farms. And we defend perfectly. So I think that was a great play on my part once again. I think I'm playing this game pretty well. So there we go. I sent him balloons to get rid of those road spikes that he predicted. That I was going to send a Moab, which I didn't, obviously. And I'm going to get ready to balloon boost him a Moab. And this should force, at the very minimum, a turbocharge and a destroyer. But instead, he has enough for that. Well played, well played. And I sent a little camo rush to force a turbocharge as well. So, I didn't think that was a bad rush. We forced a lot of defense. However, that could allow him to take an advantage in farms. So, I actually went for a 7th farm. I don't know why I did that. I should have just saved up for a Republic. But here he's sending space balloons. I don't know what that was. But we're at a nice, juicy 420 eco. Yeah, what it do, baby? And now I'm going to slowly, I'm going to try to catch up with him in farms, because once I get up a Republic, I should have enough selling power in my farms, my plantations, to afford a facility. So that's, I think, what I do right here. So I sell my farms with trash micro, but we get it up, and we're tied in farms just like that. So now at this point, I'm thinking, oh shit, he probably is going to send me a BFB, so I got to get ready for that. My plan was to just get up a cannon ship, sell that summon whirlwind, and we should have roughly enough to afford a monkey pirate. So that was my anticipation, but he didn't send anything. So I actually went for my 4-2 farm, which is a little greedy, but I did realize he got his 4-2 farm up, so I did the same. The reason I knew that is because obviously his crates changed from $600 each to $900 each. So now it's round 22. I need a little bit of defense. I sent him some leads to force a turbo, and that's what happens, and I'm chilling here. I'm kind of expecting an all-out from him. I say destroy, acting like I'm going to all-out him with BFBs or something, but I know his micro is insanely good, so I don't really want to do that. If anything, I'd send him a Oh My God first and then follow it up with BFBs, but if he does counter, I'm feeling pretty confident, somewhat confident, I should say, in my defending abilities. I would have to spam Dragon's Breaths or Summon Phoenixes and Destroyers and boost, but... So I'm saving up a lot right here. I really want to send him his Oh My God, playing a little offensively and hopefully force. He just sold something. So at this point, I'm like, oh shit, he's rushing me with his Oh My God right now. So I send him his Oh My God in anticipation of him sending me his Oh My God, and I was right, because here comes the Oh My God. So I have to get ready to defend that. So I need to spam destroyers and then bolt pull all the BFBs inside. So that was my plan. I actually get up to summon a Phoenix. You can watch this. 2 summon Phoenixes. And I have 4 destroyers, no money saved up. I send BFBs over the top, so that will make his boat pulling even more difficult. And try to drain him as best as I can. No sus intended. So I tower boost that just because I have all my boosts, so I might as well use them. And then we start the boat micro to pull those BFBs. My micro is pretty ass right here, but I didn't have really much money to work with anyways. So there we go. We defend his rush. Now at this point, I need to all out him. So I send all out rainbows over the top, I think. What do I do? Actually, I don't know what I do. Oh, I try to defend AI so I don't die. So I get 3 summon whirlwinds or else we would have died. So I'd played this pretty well at that point. And now I really have to all out him with rainbows or something, because he can just bolt pull once he pops that. Oh my god. So I all out rainbows, which I think is smart, because even with all those turbos, he probably won't defend. And a boost, because he has to bolt pull and turbocharge. So we're keeping him super busy over there. And we barely win. You can see we were just about to die on our side as well. So that was a really good game. That's probably one of the most exciting Swan Link games I've ever played. Good game, Ron. That was fantastic. Good content. I thought that was a really enjoyable little game on Swan Lake. So now we are going to game 3. And he picks offside again. And I was like, what? We already played offside, bro. Also, look, my powers randomly changed. Like, okay. But I was not expecting him to pick this. And also, see my powers just randomly change and the order of them changed. So now my road spikes are going to be on top again. Or not on top again. So I didn't realize that at the time, but unlucky. So I guess we're playing offside again. So good luck, have fun. I didn't think that was very cool of him, low-key. I mean, it's whatever at this point. I don't really care, but I mean, we already played this map, bro. So pick a different map. But I guess we play offside again, the go-to dart map. So whatever, I suck it up and we play it. So let's go. At this point, I'm trying to learn from my mistakes, and as you can see, my powers are in a weird order again. Road spikes are on bottom. That's not good at all. That might bite me in the ass again, so we'll see. So I'm trying out a different dart spot. I saw this from, I think Rob Z uses this dart spot as a start. I don't really remember. But it works pretty well. So I might start with this dart spot. It's pretty solid for aggro dart players early game. And here we go. I get up my trip dart. Psych! I sent one way too many blues, and that cost me like 20 lives. Terrible mistake on my play. 37 lives, actually, to be exact. Feels bad. So I fucked up already. But nothing we can't bounce back from. So I put that dart on last, and then I get up my second trip dart, or start of a second trip dart. I'll need a second trip dart if he sends constant blues, but he's BMing a little bit. Probably salty from the second game, I don't know, but whatever. Way of the road, boys. So he's sending a lot of blues. I'm trying to green this out. I really don't want to get that second trip dart up. So I'm chilling. He's sending pinks. I would probably burn a road spike right here. Yep, that is what I do. Okay. Thinking what I was thinking back then, I guess. So yeah, I don't want to get up that second trip dart. So I'm just chilling with that trip dart on last, and it's doing work. I'm saving up for my plantation now. Nope, I go for a second farm. Should have went for the plantation, but it's fine. And I get up another farm. He's probably about to get up a plantation. Yep. So very even starts. However, he has 50 lives on me, which is kind of crucial, honestly, as the game progresses. But now I'm saving up. He's probably going to do that green rush he did the last game on offside. So I was kind of preparing for that, and there it is right there. So I knew that was coming. So I get up another trip dart, and then just a 0-2 dart, and I think that'll handle instead of going for a third trip dart like I did last time. And I go for a third trip dart anyways, just because I'm a little bit low on lives. I can always sell it, and I think that's what I do right here. Yep, I do, and I get up my plantation. Now we're at 69 lives. Nice. And he's setting reds right now, and then layers blacks over the top. And I'm just kind of micro targeting my dart monkey to maximize its popping power. And I'm checking to see if I'm recording, I guess. That was whack. I don't know what that was, but okay. So now we got 3 spectators in the building. It's a lot less than what's going on in this video right now, but it's always cool to get viewers in game, you know? You just feel cool. Same within Fortnite when you see all those eyes in the bottom. I don't know, I like it. But here we go. I try to force a spolt. I didn't send nearly enough, but I still forced a spolt. I don't know why he BM'd that, but alright. Maybe he's BMing himself. I don't know. Whatever. So now I'm saving up, get my plantation. We have a farmer lead. Now I'm gonna get my spolt, and we'll need to get up a jug for round 10, obviously. $1,900 upgrade's pretty expensive, and if he sends region leads, it's gonna cause some havoc. So we'll see what he does here. He actually sends regular leads, thankfully, so he can afford his juggernaut, I assume. And now I'm trying to do what he did last game by just getting up a spolt and a jug to solo round 11 with 2 trip darts, of course. So right here, I balloon boost, actually. I balloon boost a hefty rush. Region whites, which I didn't mean to send. And it looks like he leaked a ton. And he uses 2 sets of road spikes to defend, which is well played on his part, so we didn't have to boost. So that fucked us over because we sent a beefy rush, expensive rush. So now this time around, I'm trying to get up 3 Spolts and this Trip Dart. I have a lot of defense, boys. Like, if I die to this, that's just stupid. I'm targeting, microing, and we're chilling. So I thankfully defend that rush without having to boost. We have 4 spectators right now. So I kind of want to sell that Trip Dart to farm on. But instead, I Bloom Boost a small rush. And we force a road spike and get like 20 lives on him. Trash ass rush. Terrible play on my part, but I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking there. That was really stupid. I should have just farmed, but it is whatever. It's whatever. So for round 15 to defend, I'm probably going to need either probably 2 more Trip Darts or so if he Bloom Boosts, but non-Bloom Boosted rushes, we should be chilling. So right here, I get ready to send him a round 16 rush. He's farming on. I might Bloom Boost here. I don't know, but I send him leads, and he Bloom Boosts leads with zebras over the top. Very strong rush. I tower boost. And I almost die, but we clutch up, thankfully. 2 lives, 1 life to spare, so that's pretty weird, nutty. And we both boosted there, by the way. So he has a slight farm lead, but this game's a lot better than the first offside game. A lot better. And I'm chilling. He gets up a Republic. How is he farming so hard, bro? Like, he's nuts. I was getting out-farmed like crazy, and I knew it. That's why I sent the sad face emoji, because I was getting out-farmed like crazy. So now I'm getting ready for round 18 Moabs. I have 2 boosts, but I sent him a Moab. And instead of sending a Moab, he actually sends leads with zebras over the top again. So that has to be, like, the meta rush. Non-Moab rush. Is leads with zebras over the top. It has to be on this map. So I need to keep that in mind. But this was a really fun series, for sure. I was enjoying this, because you don't really get to play this good of players very often. Especially tier 0. And it's nice having road spikes for sure. It's better than boost only. So you can see he has a big ass farm lead. He honestly probably has enough to afford a facility. I'm pretty desperate at this point. So what do? I send him a lot of rainbows because I can't do anything at this point. I already lost. So unless he chokes, which he doesn't. He almost dies, bro. He was so close to dying. 13 lives. I almost won right there. That would have been nuts, but now I'm just all outing pretty much a Moab with leads. Try to force defense. I'm very desperate. He gets up that. I'm pretty much fucked here. Look at our farms and defenses. Like, he has a lot of defense to spare and his money. So he goes for his classic lead zebra rush. I'm fucked here. I gave up, and it is about to be GG. But I do defend for the time being. And now I go for a desperate all out here with some Regen Ceramics all out. And the end result, he just has an EC fan club to defend that. But instead he Trip Dart spams, which works very well, but unlucky. I thought it was a pretty good game. I thought I played decently well for for as rusty as I am in competitive and tier 0. Like, I was okay with the end result. It was fun. I didn't expect to win. I was expecting to get swept, but we did get a game in somehow. So, anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this type of content. It's a little different. If you did, remember to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.